Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold it, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold it, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold it, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold it, alchemize it, align, and exhale, 2,
It's
3.
alright. It's just fine. It's a beautiful thing to consciously and intentionally uproot yourself, to pull yourself out of being grounded in environments that hinder you, to eradicate yourself, to remove yourself from spaces that no longer serve you, even if they were the most beautiful, most extraordinary experience at one point in life. People change, environments change, desires change. This world we live in is constantly changing, shifting. And it's not that you solely have to be adaptable. Sometimes being so mutable and being so willing to go with the flow, you allow everybody around you to have boundaries, preferences, desires, while you go along with anything and everything solely to spend quality time with somebody who considers that time valuable, not because they're spending time with you, but they're doing the activity that they like to do. And they could do that activity with anybody. However, for you, you go with the flow because you're able to enjoy many things based on the people you're with. You love this person, they like pottery, it's not your favorite activity, but you'll indulge, or you don't like sports. However, you'll go to a basketball game or two solely so you can spend that presence with the person and you're going to enjoy the event at the end. However, some people operate by only sharing space and spending time with people that feel the same, that don't trigger growth, people that don't see you past being a seed. They don't see you past your potential, and the potential that they see within you could be a completely different perspective or desired reality that you want for yourself. What are people projecting onto you that no longer serves you? How can you pour into yourself? How can you pull yourself out of these spaces with these people that cause you to bleed out and they do nothing to heal your wounds? They see the disconnect, they see your anxieties. However, you haven't completely learned how to exert your boundaries with people that you love and care about. You give them second chance, third chance, fourth chance until your flower, until the petals of your soul begin to wilt, because you are allowing them to absorb the nutrients from the soil that surrounded you in order for them to thrive. And now you and your roots are experiencing a drought, are experiencing a space where it can no longer thrive, darling. You allowed invasive species into your sanctuary. And now that you've learned how they adapt within your space, now that you've recognized that if you are to adapt, you are accepting a darkness that you weren't raised on. You were not rooted in darkness. The darkness was brought into your sanctuary. The darkness got pulled into the light. The darkness was attracted to your light. And it's going to hurt to let people go. But we don't hold on to what is no longer serving us. We don't hold on to those things. We allow the feelings to guide us into action. We allow the emotions that come from being triggered, come from trauma. Allow those feelings to guide your decision making, but don't allow those emotions to control your actions. Know that you are bigger and better and more ordained than any reaction. However, the feeling of anxiety, frustration, feeling of disrespect gives you knowledge and gives you a understanding of what it is that needs to be pruned, what it is that needs to be kicked out, what needs to be eradicated from your life for you to thrive. Or do you need to eradicate yourself, exile yourself, hiatus your own being into a new space? Even if you're not certain of how you're going to grow, trust that the soil, the waters, the irrigation system of systematic slavery of the descendant tiers of your ancestry, they will be waiting, tending to the garden that is awaiting you to walk out of where you once were and into who you're supposed to be. And with that, Ashe. The God I see in me is a reflection of you. I am deep like the sea, and you spell my name TheGoddessie.